How's everyone? It has been, I don't remember the last time.
I think it's been almost 2 months. It's been way too long.
So long.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was away, then you
I've been
were
away.
away. We missed everybody.
And
there was
summer holidays, the end of school.
Yeah, and there's lots of stuff going on.
Life. Mm-hmm.
You went camping.
Been camping, going again on Sunday. Today's Friday, so we're leaving again on Sunday. Just me and the boys. Should be fun. So busy camp. Yeah, just getting stuff ready. I know.
Tenting with the boys.
Tenting with 3 boys.
Yeah.
Well, although it is better because with the last time we went, there was like Edwin was in there too, my husband. So there was 4 boys and me in a 5-man tent, squished.
I can't.
It was gross.
That's
That's
like
exactly how my little woke up every morning. He'd wake up, he's like, bleh. And I was like,
That's
yeah.
a stinky tent.
It's a stinky, smelly tent.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. Took a whole day to air it out, and then everyone was ready to go back to bed.
Yeah. Oh, I need to drink to that.
By the way, we have gone from tea to mimosas.
Oh, yeah.
I've never had this before. I haven't, but it's really yummy.
It's quite delightful. Quite the delight. I went to the store to get a bottle of wine.
She came back with 5.
He gave me a box.
Thinking we would need it for this episode. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, but look at I got some cool ones.
Yeah, you did.
I've never tried them before. This one, I like all about the packaging. I've never tried this one. Look how pretty this is.
It's Pinot Gris.
Yeah.
I've never had it. I've never had that one either.
I'm gonna drink the shit out of this just because the bottle's so pretty.
We should save that bottle. I don't know what we would do with it after.
And then I bought this one. It's a Malbec. Also, because look at how do you not drink wine that has a superhero on it? That's right.
What is this thing? Oh,
it's like a
wine glass.
It's like a little Jetson thing with a wine, glass of wine. Hey, Malbec. I don't know. Whatever. Even if it's shit off of wine, who cares?
Looks cute though.
What else did I buy? Oh, and a girls' night out sangria.
I'll come back later for that tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. You can. I'm on my own.
Wish your house was a little bit closer to mine.
Yeah, walking distance.
Yes, that would be.
It would.
Well, it's not like I couldn't walk from here. It would just be a really long one.
You could ride your bike.
I've never ridden my bike drunk before.
I think you could still get impaired on a bike, though.
I'm sure you could.
I
don't think I'd have a lot of balance. I think it'd be me walking beside the bike.
Curled up in the corner. I can't go any further. Oh my gosh.
Phoning my husband, can you come pick me up on the bike?
Oh my gosh.
That would be bad.
That would be really funny. Maybe we should try it.
There is a house for sale on my street, though. Another one. It's a 2-story, though.
Oh. Might have to come have a gander.
Yep. It looks really nice.
Well, that would be good.
Because then you totally are within walking distance.
Yeah. So, we should probably introduce ourselves because it's been forever. So it's not like, anybody knows who we are anymore.
I know.
So I'm Chrissy.
I'm Sherri.
And we are the Yarn Divas. And we are in Spruce Grove, Alberta. So just outside of Edmonton. And what do we do? We host a knit night. Sorry, you guys.
So this is the first bottle. We haven't even gotten really into anything yet.
No. We gotta do this quick because the girls are coming back in. They're gonna make fun of us.
Yes.
So Monday nights we have a knit night gathering at Perks Coffee House. And Ava. From 6:30 until 9 o'clock. Hi. So yeah, if you're in the area or want to come say hi, come on out for a coffee. Bring your projects.
Yep.
Come hang out with us.
Even if you don't work on them.
You can just sit there. It doesn't. And they serve wine. You don't even have to have coffee.
Nope.
You can have a drink.
And you can just sit and hang out because, quite frankly, I have done that.
Oh,
I brought my knitting and sat on my lap.
Mm-hmm. Yep, just sat there and bullshit. So look at my sweater, you guys. I cast it off 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago.
I know. You would have technically cast it off a long time ago, but you redid the sleeves, twice?
I did one sleeve 3 times.
But
I had this
really
one.
like the way they've turned out.
Look,
See, I know you're stitching first.
I did this one 3 times because I started doing it and my tension was all wonky because I had never magic looped before.
Mm-hmm.
And so my tension was really, really, really tight. It was like really tight. So I pulled that back. I got to like almost here, I think.
Yeah, you were in a long
I was
ways.
in quite a ways. And then I pulled it back and then I did it again. And it was just too big. It was way too big.
Yeah,
because I followed the pattern and it was just too big. So then I was like, okay, screw that. I need to not do that one again right now. So then I did the other one and I did my increases totally different. And was so much happier with them. And then I had to do this one again to match it.
Mm-hmm.
And I increased the cuff length from the pattern. So I think the pattern is, I don't know, and I shortened the sleeves because in the pattern they wanted the sleeves kind of like really long.
And then did they roll them back though?
Yeah, and I don't like it's a bulky knit, right? So I didn't want it rolled back on itself.
This looks nice.
This makes me happy because I am a fusser. So if I had the sleeves down here, I'd be always mucking with them, and then they would just get dirty and
mucky and stretched out and horrible.
Yeah, so I haven't blocked it yet. So I need to block it, and I need to put buttons on it. And the pattern is supposed to be one where it's pulled up a little bit higher, and then you pull the collar down and stitch it, but I don't think I'm going to do that.
I think it looks really nice actually just this way.
Yeah, I kind of...
It's not like itching and bugging you, but it lays nicely. It lays nice.
It does. It just will change how this...
Yeah, but that's okay.
I don't know.
Because you're probably...
Once I get the buttons on it and I block it, then I'll have enough.
And honestly, I think most of the time you're just going to wear it open anyways. You're not going to probably have it buttoned, are you?
Probably not.
No.
But it's nice because it's got this... Sorry.
It's okay.
It's got this extended waistband. It's a little bit longer too.
Because once you block it, it's going to sit to about there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit longer.
Yeah.
So it covers my booty.
Perfect though.
Yeah. So I'm so happy with it.
You know.
It's the Sunday cardigan. Oh, it's nice. But I'm getting hot now, so.
It is definitely a winter sweater.
Oh, it's a warm one.
And even then, I bet you only wear it for short times because it is so toasty.
Yeah. But it just feels like a hug. Oh my god. Because it's a
good
croft.
In the fall.
Yes.
Good in the fall when you're like doing stuff outside maybe.
So it's a croft. I know I've talked about it before, but just in case somebody is just watching us for the first time. So it's the West Yorkshire Spinners croft, which is 100% Highland wool, or Yorkshire wool, and a baby Surrey alpaca, and a mohair. So it's a 3-strand knit.
Which is also a pain in the ass when we had to unravel it because it was like, two of us unraveling it.
We needed 2 people to separate it.
Yeah. It wasn't enjoyable at all.
Yeah, so I'm so happy to have that done because, and it was the fastest knit in the world.
Except for those sleeves.
Yes, the body I did in a week. It was nothing. It was so quick. It was so easy. It's a really nice knit. If you're just looking for kind of a mindless pattern, it's got a little interest to it that it keeps you happy. But you really, I took it to knit nights all the time, and it was my car knitting. Like it's big for a car knit, but if you're going on a longer road trip, then it's nice.
Just be able to have the windows down so that the fluff can fly out the windows. Otherwise, if you have any amount of asthma, you will be so congested by the end.
Because we drove from, where did we go to?
We went to Calgary. We went to Calgary.
Oh yeah, it was Calgary.
So by the time we got home, both of us were like totally
way back.
Yeah,
and it was like
plugged up. We couldn't breathe. My truck is full of fluff. Yeah, like why am I not being able to breathe?
Yeah, it was bad. Because even by the time we hit like Red Deer,
it was about Red Deer. It started, and I couldn't figure out why.
It was funny.
Like, yeah, you need your puffers with you.
We kind of did. So,
but I love it. And then this is our
look it.
Okay, this is funny.
No, don't show them.
The truth is, okay, so we tried to start at the same time, and she was mad at me because I started mine.
She started
first.
so early,
like 4 days. I need at least a week before.
But it doesn't look like yours doesn't look bulkier.
No, mine is just a crap ton longer than yours because I did the whole pattern.
I missed a section of section 2.
But you must have missed like a big chunk of that section because
I missed the whole section almost.
and I was out because she's like, she finished it. And I was like, God, it's like not very big.
Because I didn't notice that I had missed it until I was like 3/4 of the way through section 3. And I was like, I am not ripping this out. And so I added more. Like as I went, I added more. Yeah. But it's still, it's smaller.
And you did the tweed. And I swear to God, mine is probably about...
And I sized down my needles because I was having issues with tension.
Right.
So I was like, I have to size down. And I think that's big part because look at how loose yours is compared to mine, which is not the norm.
Oh, I know, because mine is normally a whole lot tighter.
Because I sized down, but also
but I swear to God, mine is so much longer.
Because that's not normal. It's usually the other way around.
Because I know when you finished it and you brought it to knit night that night, and I thought, God, mine is like that big now, and I still have like an entire block, like section and a half to go.
Because I was tight, like all the way through. Yeah. Because I bought the Zing. When I was up in Grand Prairie, I went to Hippie Strings, and I just bought. That's when I was going to start this, and so I bought the Zing, and it's like that. I don't know if it's carbon or not, but they have like a texture on them. So they're still a metal needle, but they've got a little bit of a texture on them. And it was enough of a drag that it slowed me down enough that I wasn't so loose. Because when I knit with my Addies, they're really slippery because they're metal. And that's when I go super loose is with the metals. So, because we started with wood. I wood crochet hooks, wood knitting needle. I like wood. I like it a lot. And obviously I got used to it because I need that drag kind of for my tension control. Because as soon as I don't have that, I'm like...
See, and I
get looser and looser as the project goes. I still prefer
the wood.
Like the Likes. My next project I did was Likes, and I was like... It just felt.
I wonder if I should try like borrow a set of your.
Yeah, borrow some. See
if I like it better. But yeah, I found I did this fairly loose anyways. Like I thought I should try.
And did you go up a size or you?
I did. No, I have to because that's always
because this is nice though.
But this turned out great. I love the way it
But I think that's also part of it is because and I didn't overblock either. I kind of lightly blocked it. So this is the
mine. I think I overblocked mine, but I mean whatever.
No, it's nice. This is the These are the Overlanders.
Yes.
From Cozy Up Knits. And the yarn, both of our yarns are from
Yarn Inc.
Yarn Inc.
But you used the tweed.
But I used the tweed base that Alicia has.
So it was the Polaroid. Was it the Polaroid?
The Polaroid and Slate. And yours is Mist and Polaroid.
Mist and Polaroid. Yeah.
And just the regular sock base.
But you can see the difference of the blues. Mine's more almost tealy.
Yeah, that blue's nice. I bought one of them though.
Yeah.
Because they're nice. Yeah, so this was, we ran kind of a loosey-goosey. It wasn't even an official knit along. It was kind of a, come hang out with us, show us your pictures.
Yeah.
And we had I was happy. Some people came and they hung out and sent us some pictures as they went. So
when we got Aunt Linda doing it now too.
Aunt Linda's doing it.
I haven't seen hers in
She
a couple
only does
of
it when
weeks.
she comes to our knit nights, so she hasn't. I think she said she's on block 3.
Oh, but she's a quick knitter though, so she won't take long.
She is, yeah.
And once you get through that, I think isn't it block 3 that's the biggest, or is it block 4?
Block 3 was the biggest.
Once you're through that, then it was like quick to the end, but
yeah, no, it's good.
It's good.
Yeah, it's really good.
So I love it, and the yarn is amazing. Like it's so soft.
Yeah, it's really nice. I wore mine when I went to Olds and it was cold that day, so I had on my jean jacket and my overlander. It just looks so nice with a denim jacket.
Oh yeah,
it's easy peasy. I got so many compliments. So many people stopped and was like, "Oh my gosh, what's the shawl's at?" So so that's always feels nice.
It does.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. So Roz and I went to Olds. It was kind of a spur of the moment. We decided the night before we were going to run down to the what is it called? The Olds Fiber Week.
Yes.
So there was lots of workshops and stuff, but we didn't do any of those. We just went to go check out the marketplace. I had never been, so I didn't know what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to slag, but I was slightly underwhelmed. I think because I was expecting it to be more like the markets, like the bigger market, like Fiber for All, and the Shindig and stuff. I really truly thought that the marketplace would be more like that. It was a great marketplace because it was different though, because there were a few, Ginger Snap was there and Alberta Yarn Project and some of the staple dyers were there, which is always nice because you can pop in, say hi. It was nice. But there was a lot of fleeces and so that was really nice because they don't always come to the other ones.
No, there's very few I find at any of the other ones. So
yeah,
that's cool.
So it was really good. I'm dying. I bought a ton of, not a ton. I bought quite a bit of stuff for my fiber share buddy while I was there.
Oh yeah, so we're doing that again.
Yeah, she is a. Okay, well, there's a story. There's always a story. But she's a spinner and an embroiderer and a knitter and a weaver. So I was kind of lucky because I could pretty much get anything.
Anything, yeah.
They left the window wide open, but because I was like, why am I getting? Because I was matched with an embroiderer on both sides, and I was like, that's weird. I don't know how that happened. And then. But the lady that's sending to me, she was like, okay, so I'm like browsing your Instagram and it's primarily knitting and crochet. I'm like, yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. And apparently I had clicked off embroidery as my primary
I did
craft.
that though the first time. Like when we did it the last time, I put crochet. I mean, luckily I've at least put something that I do.
Yeah.
I put crochet as my main one. I was like, why am I getting all of the crochet people?
Mm-hmm.
That's why. Because I was rushing through to do it. I clicked off whatever.
And I did it on my phone, so it's always harder to.
Yeah, that's what I did. And half the time it would click me out. Like it would throw me out of the whole thing, so you have to start over.
Lesson learned.
Mm-hmm.
Pay more attention before I hit submit. Mm-hmm. I mean, it turned out well because the lady that's sending to me, she said that she's an avid knitter and actually procuring a knit box is easier for her,
right? Because
she's newer to embroidery, and I'm fine with it because I embroider. I don't do it anymore, but I used to embroider and cross stitch and all that stuff. So I'm not out in left field that I'm like clueless. And, so I found some fun stuff though. Yeah, I'm dying to show it to her. I'm like, I can't, just in case she watches or she like watched one episode and it was her entire box on display.
Ta-da! This is what you're getting.
Because I got some really pretty stuff.
Where are you sending to?
I'm sending to Toronto and I'm receiving from, I can't remember, somewhere in the States. I can't remember, Oregon maybe? I know she told me. I'm getting them mixed up because the lady that I send to in Toronto used to live in the States and she...
Oh, okay.
So I'm getting them mixed up right now. I should have looked at that before. What about you? Where are you?
I'm sending to England and I'm getting from the US, from like Maine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Maine has some nice stuff.
They have a sheep farm.
Well, that's awesome. I think
I'm
I put North America
excited.
though on my share.
Did you?
Like
I just put international. I always do because I like getting stuff from like anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. That's what I did.
But that's what makes it really fun though. Mm-hmm. So if you've never done the fiber share, please check it out because it's like super fun.
It is.
It's always a good time.
I mean, the ladies that I'm sharing with this time are quieter.
Oh yeah, same.
We chat here and there, but it's not because I think I lucked out the first time because Caitlin, my fiber share partner that I sent to, we just kind of hit it off and so we still talk. She's like a night owl like me, so I don't hear from her during the daytime like normal people. It's like all of a sudden my phone is ping ping pinging and it's like it's Caitlin and it's 11 o'clock at night. 11:30.
She's the one she's in the States, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's in California.
Right.
She's a farm girl, which that's nice. So she's so funny. She's ripped out I think she's on her 5th time she's making this cabled sweater, same one as her mom. Mm-hmm. And she's like ripped out her sleeves 5 times.
Oh shit.
And it's got this cable up the middle. And every time I see her, I'm like, oh my God, no. and she's got it ripped out again. I'm like, oh no, it needs to go into timeout.
It needs the naughties corner for a little while.
I think you get frustrated at that point and you screw it up.
Even
just
worse.
because you're kind of mad at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you want it done.
If I'm tired too.
Yes.
I can't knit tired and I can't knit angry.
No, because even a plain garter knit, when I'm really tired, I drop stitches or do something stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then I just start winging the pattern. Just to correct it because I don't want to have to freaking rip it out again.
Oh yeah. So she did the Overlander with us. Yeah, she did it. Yeah, and she posted her. I think she got it from, I want to say Farm Girl Knits. One of those.
Oh yeah.
Was it Farm Girl?
Yes.
I think it was Farm Girl.
Yes.
It was so pretty, or it is so pretty. Yeah. So then she said that her mother-in-law was all jealous. And I said, "Well, make her this bendy arrow because that's our next knit along."
Yeah.
So she was gonna look at that. So yeah. Well, I guess we might as well
talk about that now.
So our knit along for the summer. I know it's kind of halfway through the summer already, but you know,
it really doesn't feel like summer. I'm sorry.
No, it's been so gross.
Summer.
It has been a shitty summer because it's just rained every day, and today was 11 degrees.
Yeah.
I was out running. I had a big thick hoodie on, like a big Carhartt hoodie. Mm-hmm. I was freezing. It's warming up now. It's kind of muggy too, right?
It is. We'll get more showers and stuff, I'm sure, later today.
So we decided we need another knit along. This time though, guys, we have prizes.
That's right. Which I'm excited about. Not that I can get them, but I still am excited for prizes.
But it's nice to give a prize.
And I like what we have.
So Robin and Erin, oh my goodness, and I were talking when I was down at Olds, because Sherri didn't. It was just Roz and I that had went.
Yeah.
We were talking. I said, "Oh yeah, Sherri and I want to do another knit along." I'm like, and so she came over, and we briefly talked about, hey, we should collab. So she came walking over as I was at a different booth, and she's like, "Here, this is for your knit along." I'm like,
yeah, I like that.
So pretty, and it's like, I don't know if you can see well, maybe, yeah. It's a nice dark purple, like a Julie kind of tone in the gold. What are the colors called? It's on her Wild Sock base, and so this is her Wildfire, which I know has been super popular for her.
Yeah. It's so pretty though.
I think at one point it was sold out, so I'm not sure she had more in. Yeah, so there's that one. And then this is Jasper Night, the purple one.
It's really pretty.
It's so pretty. I love her colors because she does so many tonals.
Yeah.
And they're warm and rich, and her base is nice. It's cozy.
Soft.
So if you guys don't know, the bendy arrow, here, I need to do this, is this one. So this is what it's like all wrapped up, Megan. And then this is when it's laid out.
Let's go downstairs.
So on the you go onto Ravelry and purchase the pattern, and there's a sample on there that I absolutely. Most of them are done with 2-color, but there was one that was like kind of this color with a black charcoaly color, and they put this solid piece here with like kind of a mustardy color. So it was black, white, and mustard. It is sharp looking. It's really pretty.
That'd be really pretty.
Yeah. And then when you wrap it, it wouldn't be a ton of it. It's just a little
hint of it there.
Yeah. But there was lots of pretty
I even just like the 2 tones myself,
nice.
But I mean, it's gonna be, how easy is it to throw in one little color?
Pretty.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really nice. So
it's exciting. It
is exciting. So we're going to I created a Ravelry chatter group for it. And there's a hashtag. If you go on to our Instagram, Yarn Divas, I created an info little blurb.
Yep.
And there's a hashtag in there, hashtag YD Summer Cal 2019. So if people want to tag that for pictures and their yarn selections and, yada yada, all the stuff that we do.
Yep.
It can go on both or on either. So we're going to do a draw from, we'll do one draw from the chatter group,
Yep.
1 draw from the Instagram group, and if you use red fiber or red fox fibers, we'll count that as 2 entries. So realistically, if you post in the chatter and the Instagram and use red fox,
yep, you got 3.
3. And Erin is going to supply one of the prizes. So I'm not going to share it yet until she sends it to us. She sent it to me, but she hasn't given me the go-ahead to share it. So she's going to give us some stuff, and then Sherri and I will create our own little bundle prize.
Yep.
And yeah, so we had put on there to start August 1st until September 30th.
Yes.
That's what we'll run the... that's the contest.
Yeah.
Time.
Which gives me lots of time.
Yeah. So it gives you a couple weeks.
Still get to get.
Because you know what, you guys, Erin has beautiful stuff. Go check her out.
Yes,
and,
I just ordered. I just ordered from her the other day. And it's already in the mail. She's fast.
She is fast. Oh, I did too. Look at. I haven't even. Mine came today.
I know. I'm excited for you to open that.
Let me open it. Let me open it now. I need a knife or something.
Okay, so dumb question. When she sends them like this, how long then will it take your fibers to kind of like reform? Not long. Shouldn't take long. Sorry, Erin. I don't know. Everybody always just sends mine in like a big old brown envelope.
Because I ordered from somebody else in the
like this.
And it didn't take long. Like minutes.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
Minutes, man, minutes.
Okay, I'm not gonna struggle with it. I can't do it without a pair of
Well, I don't even know where my scissors are, so. Here.
Apparently, I should work on my up.
Okay, this is a little overkill.
Stay away. She's also had booze.
Okay, so, woohoo!
Oh, this is
Open
nice.
it up. So when I was at Ol's, I was at her booth, of course, and chitter chattering away, and I had this in my hand.
Water.
She had it packaged up together. She
Ooh,
does the cute little
pretty.
where she puts the craft paper around like a set of 2. Because is it the Tide Water kit? I should have wrote it down. I can't remember. If you go into her shop, I think it's Tide Water. It's something like that. I'm sorry, Erin. I'm not promoting you very well at all. And they were, so this looks really blue on the camera. I'm hoping that when it changes up, because it is,
but look at how pretty that is. It's very tealy.
Very, and not my colors at all.
No, but this is really pretty
so
together.
So pretty together.
This is what you're gonna do the one in? Raquel?
I don't know. Gotta decide. I need to decide. Because it would be really pretty. So I might. Even got like a little hint of like the black in there too. I know, because what I was thinking is seeing if I can, if she has like a charcoal mini, and I could do
use that as your color. That would be cool.
So I'm gonna message her and ask now that it's here, because that would be pretty.
I bet you she does. She had a bunch of new minis that she posted on her page too.
Yeah, I saw that. So here's the thing. We couldn't make up our mind as to what pattern we wanted to do. Because we threw around a lot. Well, I threw around a lot. So we did a poll. I think we just did it. Yeah, it was just on Instagram.
Yep.
And it was a short couple of day kind of.
Yeah, it was really quick.
It was a quick little, hey.
What's everyone think?
And you know what? Everybody was all over the map too. So the consistency, or the greatest number was for the bendy arrow, which I started the bendy arrow, and it really is a nice knit. It's fun. It's quick. It's pretty simple. So these were the other options that we had. So this is adventurous, and it is, do you guys remember those stories when we were a kid where you could pick a different storyline?
Yeah.
Like as you went through, you could think, oh, Jane hopped over the log and she found, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this shawl is set up like that. So if you are a beginner knitter, she gives you some different options up to advanced, so that whatever you're wanting to do with it, you can choose your path. And there's a few different options for that in the pattern, which that's kind of fun.
I think it's fun.
So I think, you know what, at some point we probably are going to end up doing that as a
so if you
knit-along.
don't do it this time and you want to stick with the bendy arrow, save this one, because I think we'll probably do it again.
I think so.
I would think it'd be
because
fun.
the idea of it is fun.
Yes.
Right? And so these were the other options, and they're all the three of these are all asymmetrical ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had this ancient textures one that I picked out because I think it's really pretty because it looks like brioche here, but it's just the slip stitch, kind of like a mosaic kind of idea, but it's just slip stitches, so it's easy, which is kind of a nice little knit too. Which again, this would be lovely in that too.
I think that would be awesome
because your stripes would stick out. However, I don't have a picture of it. The pattern's not released yet. There's a new pattern coming out August 1st. And it's in a Shawls magazine. But the pattern is being released on Ravelry August 1st. And it's midnight in Berlin. And it's a mosaic. It's an asymmetrical as well. And it's got stripes. But on the bottom of it, it's got a mosaic. And I saw that shawl. And all I could picture was this yarn for that shawl.
Yeah. That would be really pretty for that.
Mm-hmm. So my bendy arrow.
I looked at that. I remember that.
I have to decide.
I think
bendy arrow.
I think bendy arrow in this, and then
the mosaic
one with that one from Erin.
Mm-hmm.
I think would be awesome because I remember looking at that and it would look. This would be awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, I found this stuff at her booth at the trade show, and I was going to go back and buy it, and then I got distracted, and I didn't. So then I messaged her the other night because I couldn't find it in her shop, and it was just the other night, and I got it today.
Yeah,
she is awesome. Quickity quick.
Yeah, she is. She's awesome. We love her.
Because Erin's awesome.
It's still so damp. I'm just like, it's leaving like a wet mark on your table.
Oh.
Yes, okay. I was wearing my shawl damp because I had literally just finished the dang thing yesterday. Yeah, I'm so slow. I completely had lost my knitting mojo.
Your mojo? I did too.
Like I wasn't doing anything except for on our knit nights. I'd bring it. And everyone was like, oh, you're still working on that? I was like, yes, I am.
Yeah, me
too. I did nothing during the rest of the week. It was horrible.
I would pack it around with me and I wouldn't touch it. No.
But anyways, it's done. I love it.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Are you gonna show your?
So I'm trying it's all about me, and it's like, oh my gosh,
it's always all about you.
I know, because I do more.
You do.
I am way more productive than you.
Okay, yeah, you are. So
I spend more than you.
This week I may have outshopped you, but I'm waiting for it all to come in. That because I think the last time it was even was it? Did we even podcast when we did the fiber frolic here in Edmonton?
No. We haven't podcast for so long.
It's been a couple of months.
We missed talking about everything. A lot.
Anyways.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I did some shopping at Fiber Frolic here.
Mm-hmm. I didn't buy anything. I bought a mini at the Frolic.
I know.
I was so proud of myself. I was like, I didn't buy anything. I spent
That's
$11.
because you had just come back from... Yes, you had literally just come back from your big trip, hadn't you? Or was that before?
Mm-hmm. It was before.
Well, you were saving up.
I think it was before.
Yeah,
it was. Because I went to the Maritimes.
Yes.
In June.
Right. The Frolic was in May. Right.
Yes. So I went to New Brunswick and Prince Edward Island. We went for a nursing conference. And we went a few days early and went to Prince Edward Island.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to
again another trip Sherri didn't get to go on, by the way.
No, she didn't.
No.
We went to Briggs and Little, and I bought some yarn there, which I don't have a plan for this, but it's so pretty. It's their 1-ply light and fancy. I feel like I talked about this, but did I not?
You did it our knit night.
Oh, that's why.
You did, because you came straight from the airport to knit night.
Yes, I did.
She's a real trooper.
So this is it's a single. And it's just so different from the rest of their stuff. And it's pretty. It's light and fluffy, and
Feels like it's a lot softer than the other stuff that they
it is, because it's
have.
a single, so it's not, it's not all spun up and as heavy, right? But I thought I bought 3, but maybe I only bought 2, because it is a lace weight. So this is 240 yards. Yeah.
So I like this though.
Yeah, I'm sure I have another one up in my suitcase. I left it all packed in my
She came
little
home, I
carry-on.
think, with what, 2, 3 suitcases? 2 of them were full of yarn.
I had 2. I had my carry-on was my yarn suitcase.
Yeah, because after knit night we couldn't get it all back in.
Well, we didn't try. We're like, okay, that's fine. So Briggs and Little, we didn't phone ahead. We just showed up. They have a store there that's open all the time, but their mill, they shut it down for the summer, and we were there the day before it was shut down for the summer, and so they we lucked out so much because they just came out as we were walking to the car. They're like, "Do you guys want a tour?" So we got a totally impromptu, and it was a big tour. It was a long one. It was a couple hours. So it was so nice, cool. Though. Yeah, like on Instagram I posted a bunch of pictures as we were there, but after the podcast I'll do the picture slideshow.
Throw them in there again.
Yeah, because it's fun.
Maybe we did talk about all of this.
Well, that's why I'm like, did we? Or is it just from
midnight? I don't know. Our memories aren't what they used to be.
I guess I should have watched our last episode.
I haven't watched any of our episodes.
Because this
refuse to. Not that I don't think we're horrible.
You don't think we're horrible?
No, I'm worried we are horrible. But we wouldn't be ourselves if I watched it. I'd be trying too hard to not be me.
Yeah. So there you go. The Twin Peaks bundle. That's
from
Erin's. Yeah, that's Erin's.
We're slightly scattered.
I know, because it was in there. And then we went to Fleece and Harmony, another mill. We didn't get a tour of her mill, but she has some lovely stuff. And she had this on the floor, and we're like, oh, we want a third color to go with it. And she's like, well, I have the purple, but it's still wet. So we bought it wet, and I just hung it in my hotel room all week while we were out there and let it dry. So we're going to do, Roz and I are going to split this. Well, this was the plan. We're going to split these because this is the lace weight.
Oh, there'd be lots of it.
And there's 500 yards per, so we've got 1,500 yards. And we were going to split it and I think do the Cozy Up Knits, their besties shawl.
Oh, yeah.
Because it would be pretty, because it's like a really pretty sagey green and a gray and this jewelry purple color.
And it's like, quite soft considering it's 70% wool.
It's nice. And it'll soften up after.
It'll soften up even more then. That's always my thing. Like if I'm going to wear it around my face, it needs to be soft. Or at least I need to know that it's going to like soften up.
Yeah. So
can't wear itchiness around
Fleece
my face.
and Harmony they're in Belfast, Prince Edward Island. And on their farm, there's sheepies running around all over the place. It's nice. It was such a wonderful trip. And
very jealous again, even though it was.
We went with Tracy. Roz and I went, and our friend Tracy was with us, who's not a knitter, but can I tell you, she was a trooper.
I was like, you guys hauled her around all these mills and shops, and oh dear.
I mean, I'm hoping, she says she enjoyed it. I'm hoping she did.
I'm sure she did. Because she's going to get you to make her something. So she picked out some wool.
She did.
But you need to...
But I think I'm going to buy a different wool maker.
Make her that one.
Yeah, and then I'll make some mittens or something for her.
With what you got.
Yeah, because it's pretty rough. It's from Briggs and Little.
It's woolly. It's a woolly wool.
Yeah. And then we went to... I'm like, I bought the toque there. The mittens and the toque. My Samoyed toque.
Oh, yeah. Did these mittens come from there?
Yes. She has knitters that make all of the stuff, and she sells it in her store.
I hope you heard all of that, by the way, because I can't repeat it. These are thrummed. And I have never done a thrummed mitten, but can I tell you how much I want to do one just based on how fluffy this sucker is. And they're so cute.
So they make the mill equipment, the mini mill equipment, and for the life of me, I'll put it in the comments because now, of course, I'm talking about it and I can't remember, what it was called. So this toque, it doesn't look like any. I mean, it's pretty, but it doesn't look like anything amazing. However, the white in it, I don't know if you can see the halo on it. It's samoyed, and I had this one on, and it was like a poof. And
Well,
then
it even looks like a foof.
it was
right
like
now.
way worse.
I'm just gonna pet you like I would the dog.
So she said, and then she said that as you wear it, it'll kind of fluff out more and more. Like it kind of like grows. And she's like, yeah, so once in a while I have to trim my toque. And I'm like,
that's funny. Sorry.
grooming sometimes is an issue.
Between my already poofy hair and a poofy toque. Could you imagine?
Isn't it nice though?
It's lovely.
Yeah.
I would just be doing this like probably all day.
I know. It's so, and I'm not a pink person, but this is like
it's really cute.
It's like some gray. It's pretty. It's
Does
just
it?
pretty. Yeah, it's kind of got a little, those little tiny gray fleckies.
Oh yeah.
It's dark in here today, so it's hard to tell.
Oh, we're getting another thunderstorm.
Mm-hmm. The sun shone briefly.
I just got another weather update from my mom saying it's thunder showers now.
So did you start any? You finished your shawl. Did you start?
I just finished my shawl. I really want to do the birds of a feather. Yeah. Because I've got
that. The stuff for it.
I do because
you ordered it, right?
I did. So I finally got. Okay, so Chrissy had got me the La Bien-Aimée when she went to Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
In England. She got me that. And so Flock Fiber has this and the two dark, like this is a really dark turquoise. Mm-hmm. It's got a little flecks in it.
It's really dark today.
Yeah,
I'm hoping it shows up better.
But yeah, this looks really blue. I don't know. It's very dark teal anyways. It's super pretty.
But it matches the
little flecks in there like to a
Perfect.
T.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited to start this.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 2 weeks before we start our cal.
Mm-hmm. You can do it.
Oh, it won't be done, but I'll get started.
You can do it.
Because then I'd also gotten all of this stuff from when we went to Fiber Frolic.
Oh,
there we go.
yes.
Oh my god.
Yes. I know.
Sorry for swearing, but holy god, it is just a mess. By the way, we don't edit. So that's staying.
It's usually me dropping the crap. Oh no.
No.
I think I think you need the estrogen.
I probably do. I know.
Go ask for the gel. You just rub it on your belly. Start your day.
Too bad I can't suck up cellulite too. That'd be a kick-ass drug. But anyways, I bought these when I was there. This is the steampunk.
I have that too.
I don't even know what I'm gonna do with these.
I bought that too, and I've been saving it.
But
it's one of my savers for the special.
Well,
I don't know what I'm
gonna find an amazing pattern someday, and this is like the baby Surrey, too. The baby Surrey alpaca. I'm so
that baby Surrey is so much softer even than mohair.
Oh yeah, and I always thought mohair was like the bomb, but no,
the
Surrey is like
and it knits up poofier. Like it's plumper. Yeah, it's so.
And Yarning's been doing like a lot more of the Surrey now too.
Well, I showed her my Surrey.
I know you did.
When we were out, when we were out at the retreat in Jasper, the Hippie Strings retreat, I had started my sweater, and so I showed her the Surrey, and she's like, started dyeing some because she
fell in love.
Everybody loves it. You touch it and you can't not.
No, it's amazing.
It is amazing.
It's really thundering out there.
Lots of thunder. So here's what my sweater took a little bit longer to finish too, because I started my very first I've crocheted baby stuff.
Yeah.
But I'd never knit a baby sweater, my little old man sweater. So I just have to, I'm supposed to bind off now, but I think I'm going to do one more row just so that there's a little bit more to the collar. Either that or I'm going to bind off and do like another set of short row just on the collar.
So it sits up a little higher.
So it's bigger. Yeah. And then cast off.
That is so cute.
So yeah, I might do another set of short rows on there. Because I got this pattern. It's a free pattern that I was using. But I changed some stuff. Because, I mean, it was a free pattern. So
she does.
And it only came in one size. So I started knitting it on Wednesday. This, you guys... Oh
my God, she's spilling her drink.
So this, I started it on Friday, you guys. So this is like... a week. And I could have been done, but I had some other stuff going on too that I couldn't do it. Like, you know, work. Damn work shite. So on Wednesday, I started it with a bulky yarn as per pattern instructions, but it was far too big.
This is like wet.
Yeah, I know. So that's what I started. And I'm gonna finish it because
it'll just be for a little.
It'll just be for a bigger kid,
little bigger man.
Yeah, not a big deal. I'll finish that.
But the pattern called for chunky, didn't it?
It did. But whatever, it doesn't matter. So I'm using this.
This is cute. I love
Denise or DeNephew.
Oh my.
Yeah, Denise or DeNephew pattern, which is a free pattern. It only comes in one size. It's like supposedly to fit a 2 toddler. So yeah, it was too big. It's not what I wanted. So then I started it over because I was at Michael's when we were looking for the stuff for our stitch markers. And they have, we've all seen these. If you've been into Michael's, you've seen them. The
Karen ones.
The Karen braids that they've got. But they had them on sale for like $5. Look at that.
Can't beat a $5.
And this little sweater used 3. And I have some gray left over.
Yeah. And it's super soft, so it's really nice.
It is so soft. And it's got like 20% merino in it, I think. It's got some nylon, some acrylic, and merino in it. And I mean, they're kind of a pain in the ass. You would never do a full-size sweater out of this, or even a bigger toddler-size sweater, because they're like these tiny little... This is, each one of these rings is like one little bundle. It's for doing color work, basically, or, you know, a toque.
Oh, yeah.
You know, where you're just going to do rounds or whatever. But it was fine for this.
It'd be good for toques, actually.
I mean, I did waste quite a bit because if it was not long enough to do a full round, I cut it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to weave in ends midway through because it's so it's a little bit slippery. So I was kind of scared that if I wove in ends midway through, that they'd kind of work themselves out eventually. Yeah. If it's a well-used item, it's going to be thrown in the washer and dryer, which you can with this yarn.
Which is perfect for kids.
Which is what you want for baby items.
Dear God.
Yeah, so I just kind of cut it and I'm like, whatever, I don't care. It was $5.
Why do you have a bobby pin on it?
Well, that's how that's if I'm going to make another short...
I wasn't going to take it off. I was just curious as to what the hell you had it on for.
Because I had a bobby pin and I didn't have a stitch marker.
Okay.
So, you know, it takes a lot of effort to walk.
You got.
That's right. You take a lot of work to walk up the stairs and do all that stuff.
Shoot, that's funny.
Just pluck one out of my hair. Yeah, I did. I totally did. What else? Oh, what else I got at Olds, you guys?
Yeah, she got lots of stuff at Olds.
No, just this.
That was it?
Yeah.
Why do I feel like there was more?
Well, I bought because I bought all of that stuff, but for my fiber share partner.
Oh, yeah, right. We can't show.
So I don't want to, I can't show
next time.
Well, not next time, because
take some pictures. Be mailed
away. Yeah, I'll take some pictures.
Take some pictures of the box, and I'll take pictures of mine and then we can do it next time.
So this is from the Fiber Imp. It's all hand spun. Ra's got some, it looks like that spin cycle stuff. It is gorgeous. This and hers was a huge bundle of it too. This is 380 yards of BFL, Firestar, and silk. It is gorgeous. And they had a show special that it was 20% off. So I got all of this, you guys, for $40.
And you have no plan for it yet, do you?
I'm gonna make a shawl. I don't know if I'm gonna make a shawl or a sweater. And then I was at Kim's booth at Ginger Snap, and she had her her sale basket, and I was pawing through it, because I like a good deal.
Mm-hmm.
And she had this pretty gray, and I'm kind of actually regretting that I didn't buy more of the gray.
It's super pretty and so soft.
It is, and she had some more there, so I might actually go look on her store and see, or I'll just message her. Because this is it's a superwash merino and a silk.
It's so soft.
And it's her colorway is steel. It's really pretty, and it would look really pretty with this, because this is like a tealy. This is like my new color apparently, because everything I'm buying is this
teal.
color.
You got a lot of it.
Spun with some gray and a white. So the gray would be really pretty.
Yeah, it's almost a silver.
In a sweater. Because this would do an entire yoke.
Yep.
Right? But I'm like, do I want to knit a potato sweater? A fingering sweater. So I don't know. Decisions, right?
Yeah.
But then this would make an amazing shawl.
I think it would be stunning as a shawl.
Yeah.
And I think you'd probably get more wear.
Yeah, I probably would.
As a shawl.
Yeah. So I probably will. Because really and truly, my love is shawls. I love making shawls.
I think because we get them done quicker.
Probably. And there's so many to choose from.
I know, but I love this. I love knitted sweaters though too. I really do. And cardigans.
I only have 2 more shows. So this I ordered from Camp Fiber Yarns, because she's in Sherwood Park, and I hadn't seen her like at any shows or anything. I hadn't seen anybody with her stuff, so I ordered her June exclusive.
It's so pretty. She's got a really awesome base too.
Yeah, and it's like, and I like, you know what? She's local. I wanna see what they got. It is so pretty, you guys.
The lighting is horrible in here.
It is.
But it's very tealy and browns.
And there's some of the
grays.
The gray and the coppery and
that's
forest
this
green.
chunk right here is
This
amazing.
is like forest green in here too. Some chocolatey brown. It's beautiful. So I ordered that, which was lovely. And I just love that she's
local.
Yeah.
We happily support all locals. And
she dies to order so that, sometimes when you're shopping, you're like, oh, I really want that for, whatever. You have a project and there's not enough in the shop or whatever, right? But so, yeah, you contact her and she dies to order. So that's nice. I mean, I think more of them are doing that more now.
I think so.
And then, okay, so this from Blue Brick.
This is the funniest part ever.
It's a Kenora singles is what they are calling this. I have no recollection of ordering this. I couldn't find a confirmation email.
But she had your address.
Well, and there was an invoice in the box. Like, I paid for it. But I don't remember when I ordered it. I must have been like, one of those 2 a.m. I'm flipping through Instagram like, oh, that's really cool. And it came with this little postcard, which I don't know where the postcard is. So I'm assuming it was like a color of the month kind of. I don't even know. And so then I was like looking, it's called Seafoam. Her colorway is Seafoam. Or maybe that was just the inspiration postcard.
Could be. It's really pretty.
It is pretty.
I just
hand painted.
So funny that you don't have any recollection.
A pretty little gradient, which again is the tealy green.
Which looks still really blue here today, but
yeah,
where you see blue is teal.
But I notice when I edit and when I post it up to YouTube, sometimes the colors are way more true than what they show here on the screen. Okay. Yeah, so those are my makes, my futures, and all of my shopping, which I got. And I had a lot of shopping.
I gave you mine already, which was pretty limited.
Because I think that's everything. Yeah. So I don't know. Sherri and I are working on some stuff, some secret super stuff,
which we are
so excited.
hopefully by the next time we podcast, we're able to tell you what we're doing. It's so exciting, and I cannot wait.
Know. Well, we've kind of got a few different things going on. So
we have several.
Some we hopefully will be able to talk about soon.
And some might be a little while.
Maybe not so soon. Or as soon as we had hoped. I know we're being sketchy, but
it's kind of who we are, too.
A little sketch. Have a little drink to that. Uh-huh. And look at my dang dog. I just washed that blanket because she won't leave it alone.
Oh, it's her being...
And there she is on it again. That is a blanket I found at Value Village. You guys, I should show you this.
She may not let you have it now.
Well, I'm taking it. She's decided she wants to sleep with me under my blankets. And she stands over me at night and just stares at me. It's so creepy.
I had a cat, though, that used to snuggle with me. Like, she'd literally spoon. Yeah. And she'd be under there.
Okay, you guys, this is a Value Village find. I think I paid $8 for it. Like, look at this thing. And it is a vintage... Where's my tag here? It is a vintage Hudson Bay blanket. Made in Scotland one. Out of mohair. Oh, it's upside down.
Wow.
It's a mohair blanket. So I got curious. I'm like, I wonder how much people are selling these things for. I looked on Etsy. $300 US.
God.
And here my dog
has loved this $8 one.
Yeah, and none of my family like it because they're like, it's too itchy. It's too itchy. I'm like, good. Leave it the heck alone.
That's right.
Because I love it. It's like,
I think it's
so
great.
warm. It's like the awesomest thing.
I can tell you though, my dog would love this though too.
I know, but yeah, I saw the tag on it when it was laying or hanging there. I was like, oh, I think I found a treasure, and I did.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did. Oh my gosh!
I'm still petting the Samoyed.
I don't see the timer going. Did we just record with like nothing?
That would be the shitter. And you know what? We didn't have our microphone out either.
Fuck.
This might not have done anything. You might be doing some editing. I've never seen the timer though.
Maybe not. Let's hope it worked.
Otherwise, like this is the first show ever.
Otherwise,
slightly out of practice.
We'll be coming to you a whole lot more in the bag.
I gotta go do some shopping before we get too loaded.
Before we get too loaded. Yeah. Okay.
I'll call it.
All right.
Come pick me up.
So we're gonna say goodbye and really hope that
probably a good time.
Hope that it recorded.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. Otherwise, we'll be doing it again.
Yep.
All right.
So bye.
Take care.